What's Sapporo's biggest travel mistake? Visiting the clock tower at 10 a.m. with tour groups instead of at 4 p.m. when you can have it all to yourself. We've designed this 5-day guide to start each morning in local spots before hitting famous attractions when the crowds vanish. You'll discover both hidden neighborhood gems and iconic landmarks, all perfectly timed to maximize your experience in Hokkaido's vibrant capital. Day 1. Local markets to historic icons. The perfect Sapporo introduction. Ever wondered why timing is everything when visiting Nijo Market? While most travelers roll in after 10 a.m., the real magic happens hours earlier. Day 1 of your Sapporo adventure begins with an early morning mission to experience this seafood haven like a local. Set your alarm for dawn, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. depending on the season, and make your way to Nijo Market from the comfortable Soleria Nishitetsu Hotel near Sapporo Station. This centrally located accommodation runs about $120 per night and provides the perfect launch pad for your explorations. Take a short train ride from the hotel to Odori Station, and then it's just a quick 7-minute stroll to reach the bustling marketplace right as it's coming to life. By 7 a.m., when the market officially opens, fishmongers have already been arranging their maritime treasures for hours. The early morning air fills with the briny scent of fresh seafood and animated conversations between merchants and locals selecting the day's ingredients. Weave through narrow pathways where vendors carefully arrange their freshest catches, all against the backdrop of the authentic early bustle that most visitors completely miss. For a truly memorable breakfast, duck into one of the restaurants hidden within the market's inner alleys. These modest eateries serve spectacular seafood donburi bowls for around $10.50. Watch as skilled chefs transform the ocean's bounty, the freshest seafood you can imagine, into what many consider the quintessential Hokkaido breakfast. After immersing yourself in the market's vibrant atmosphere, transition to Hokkaido's historical side with a pleasant 15-minute walk north to the former Hokkaido Government Office. This distinctive red brick building stands as an example of the region's fascinating architecture, from the neo-Baroque facade to the heat-retaining double doors that you can find inside, stored in an ornamental frame. Arriving before 11 a.m. puts you ahead of organized tour groups, giving you the space to appreciate this historic site without battling crowds. When hunger strikes again, Goraku awaits with Sapporo's famous soup curry. This beloved local dish combines the warm comfort of curry with a soul-satisfying broth that's much needed after a morning of exploration. At $8.50, it's both delicious and reasonable, giving you energy for your afternoon adventures. Time your visit to the iconic Sapporo Clock Tower strategically around 4 p.m. when large tour groups have dispersed. This approach allows you to appreciate the historic landmark's distinctive facade and 140-year-old architecture without feeling rushed or crowded. As afternoon shifts to evening, enjoy a leisurely stroll through Odori Park. This expansive green space cuts through downtown, blending vast lawns and greenery with Sapporo's central buildings. The park transforms into a commuting hub as office workers head home, offering glimpses into the rhythms of people's everyday lives. As day turns to night, the park takes on yet another character, with lighting that highlights its trees and fountains against the city skyline. Complete your first day in the energetic Susukino district, Sapporo's entertainment hub. This neighborhood lights up after dark with neon signs and lively establishments. Make your way to Ramen Alley, a narrow passage filled with competing restaurants that serve steaming bowls of Sapporo-style ramen, each tiny shop with their own loyal following and special recipes perfected over generations. Day 2. Coffee culture to snow adventures. Winter magic beyond the tourist trail. As the sun rises over Sapporo, you'll notice something entirely different from the evening buzz of Susukino. While tourists rush off to ski slopes or sleep in after a night of ramen, locals begin their day with a ritual that speaks volumes about Hokkaido culture: their morning coffee. Hokkaido milk boasts a rich, creamy vanilla flavor that transforms an ordinary cup of coffee into a morning centerpiece. Head to Komeda's Coffee when they open at 7:30 a.m. and you'll find yourself among business people, students, and retirees all enjoying their morning brew. This chain offers a complimentary morning service: thick slices of toast served with premium Hokkaido butter and jam that arrives automatically with your coffee order. For $5.50, you'll get a rich coffee made with that famous Hokkaido milk and pastries that taste noticeably different from elsewhere in Japan. The buttery texture and natural sweetness showcase why dairy products from this region are held in such high regard across the country. Energized by your Hokkaido breakfast, you're ready to experience winter as residents do. Take the subway to Maruyama Park, about 15 minutes from the city center at a cost of $1.75. This sprawling green space transforms into a winter playground after fresh snowfall. Families gather here with small sleds, creating simple but joyful memories against the backdrop of the majestic Hokkaido Shrine. Unlike tourist-heavy attractions, this excursion gives you a glimpse into authentic daily life and seasonal traditions. For maximum flexibility today, purchase a one-day subway pass for $5.85. Your economical pass not only saves money, but ensures smooth transitions as you move from morning explorations of the city to afternoon adventures on the slopes. When you're ready for some serious snow action, head to Sapporo Teine Ski Resort. The journey there is straightforward. Take JR train from Sapporo Station to Teine Station for $2.40. Then hop on bus number 70 for another $2.80. The entire journey takes about 40 minutes, leaving you plenty of time for an afternoon on the slopes. This efficient transportation system allows residents to enjoy day trips to the mountains, even during the work week. At Teine, beginners will find excellent support with English-speaking instructors offering lesson packages around $75, which conveniently include all equipment rentals. This takes the logistical stress out of your first time on the slopes, allowing you to focus on enjoying the famous Hokkaido powder snow that draws in winter sports enthusiasts from around the world. What makes Teine special is its wide array of trails, split into two zones, Highland and Olympia, that are varied enough to appeal to both first-timers and experienced skiers. You'll notice Japanese visitors treating their time on the mountain with reverence, a cherished seasonal practice rather than mere recreation. When your muscles start to feel the burn, simply reverse your journey back to central Sapporo. The JR train runs frequently, making it easy to time your return according to your energy levels rather than rigid tour schedules. The beauty of structuring your day this way, beginning with a traditional coffee shop ritual before hitting the slopes, is that you experience both everyday Sapporo culture and its spectacular winter sports opportunities. While other travelers might only see the tourist version of the city, you'll understand how residents actually live and what makes Hokkaido's winter lifestyle so special. Day 3, Otaru Day Trip. From morning fishing port to evening canal lights, beyond Sapporo's urban landscape lies a coastal gem that transforms dramatically from dawn to dusk. Just 35 minutes from the city center awaits Otaru, a destination that feels like two entirely different places depending on when you visit. While most travelers stay only long enough to know one version of this harbor town, you'll discover its complete transformation by strategically timing your visit. Day 3 begins with an early departure from Sapporo Station. Take the rapid train along the JR Hakodate main line for just $5.30 one way, and you'll be whisked to this charming port city in just over half an hour. The first trains typically depart around 5:30 a.m., giving you plenty of time to arrive before the working day fully begins. Your morning kicks off at Nijo Market, where the salty air mingles with calls of fishermen already sorting their fresh catches. The clatter of crates and splash of ice being packed around glistening fish creates a symphony of harbor life. For the most authentic experience, strike up conversations with vendors who've been working the waters for generations while browsing seafood selections at prices that will make you do a double take. For breakfast, treat yourself to an ultra-fresh seafood danbori bowl starting from $10.50. The same meal costs twice as much when tourist pricing kicks in just a few hours later. Sit shoulder to shoulder with weather-worn fishermen taking their breakfast breaks, many still in their work clothes, for a truly local experience that package tourists completely miss. After filling up on some fresh seafood, take advantage of Otaru's wonderfully compact layout. The coastal town's main attractions connect conveniently on foot, allowing you to take in everything at your own pace. Guide yourself toward the Bank of Japan Otaru Museum, which offers free entry and a fascinating glimpse into this port city's economic history. The key to maximizing your day lies in staying one step ahead of the tour buses. By mid-morning, you'll want to reach the Otaru Music Box Museum before crowds descend around lunchtime. The museum houses thousands of musical devices, ranging from tiny handheld boxes to grand mechanical orchestras. Take your time exploring the intricate craftsmanship that makes this spot one of Hokkaido's most beloved attractions. As the day progresses and tour groups start flooding the narrow streets, transition to Sakaimachi Shopping Street. This preserved merchant district features beautiful glass workshops, boutique stores, and food vendors. Make sure to stop at Leitao for their famous double fromage cheesecake, a heavenly confection that has become an unofficial symbol of Otaru's culinary excellence. What sets this itinerary apart from standard day trips is what happens next. While most visitors board afternoon buses back to Sapporo, you'll stay to witness the harbor town's evening transformation. As the sun begins to set, head back toward the Canal district. The waterway that served a purely functional purpose during daylight becomes the romantic heart of the city as gas lanterns flicker to life. At night, the Otaru Canal becomes a liquid mirror, each ripple capturing the golden glow of converted stone warehouses along its banks. This magical atmosphere is worlds away from the working harbor you explored earlier. Couples emerge for evening walks and photographers set up tripods to capture this postcard-perfect scene. Take advantage of lingering after day trippers leave by dining at a canal-side restaurant. With the tourist rush gone, you'll share the table with locals and savvy domestic travelers who know Otaru's true charm unfolds at night. For your overnight stay, consider the Otaru Grand Park Hotel, a comfortable waterfront option just a 10-minute walk from the canal. At around $110 per night, it offers modern rooms with harbor views, well suited for resting up before heading back to Sapporo. In the morning, catch an early JR Hakodate mainline train, $5.30, 35 minutes to Sapporo Station, refreshed and ready for Day 4's adventures. Day 4, urban nature to night views, balancing relaxation and spectacular scenery. Returning to Sapporo after your evening in Otaru, Day 4 delivers a striking contrast between massive artistic landscape and intimate urban viewpoints. While many travelers never venture beyond downtown attractions, today we'll explore a 400-acre masterpiece that represents the final artistic statement of one of the 20th century's most influential sculptures, a place where art and nature become one seamless experience. After enjoying breakfast at your hotel, discover Moerenuma Park, a massive installation disguised as a public park. This extraordinary space represents Isamu Noguchi's final work, completed after his death and embodying his vision of the whole being a single sculpture, where art and landscape merge completely. While tourists crowd the city center, this excursion takes you to where Sapporo residents spend their leisure time. The journey becomes part of the experience as you transition from urban density to artistic open space. Take the Toho subway line to Kanjodori Higashi Station, then transfer to a bus to reach the park's east entrance. The entire trip from central Sapporo takes approximately 40 minutes and costs about $3.25 total, efficiently carrying you away from the city's hustle. As you enter Moerenuma Park, you'll immediately sense you're in an extraordinary place. Every hill, path, and water feature has been deliberately sculpted as part of Noguchi's comprehensive vision. The iconic glass pyramid, Hidamari, serves as the park's central architectural statement. Its crystalline surfaces capturing and refracting the northern sunlight in constantly changing patterns. Perfectly formed geometric hills rise from the landscape like massive earth sculptures. Their grassy textures inviting touch as much as their shapes invite visual appreciation. Plan to spend 2 to 3 hours exploring this sculptural wonderland. The climbing path up the artificial mountain rewards your effort with panoramic views of Sapporo's skyline in the distance. What makes this visit special is watching how local families utilize the space. Children playing on Noguchi-designed equipment that transforms playground elements into artistic statements. Couples picnicking on geometrically precise grassy slopes, and fitness enthusiasts jogging along carefully designed pathways. When you've absorbed enough artistic inspiration, head back to central Sapporo for lunch. Soup Curry Suage offers one of the finest examples of Hokkaido's signature dish. The rich, aromatic curry broth filled with vegetables and your choice of protein perfectly represents the culinary tradition that emerged in this northern climate. Having nourished your body with Hokkaido's hearty cuisine, continue the Japanese tradition of holistic wellness by visiting a Sento public bath like Honoka. For just $6, you can soak in mineral-rich waters alongside residents. This traditional bathing practice remains an integral part of Japanese life, offering both physical relaxation and a glimpse into community customs. Unlike tourist-oriented onsen experiences, Sento establishments like Honoka primarily serve neighborhood residents, providing a genuine cultural window that few international visitors ever explore. As afternoon turns to evening, make your way to the Mount Moiwa Ropeway station for the day's spectacular finale. The round-trip Ropeway ticket costs $12, with cars departing every 15 minutes to whisk you up to one of Japan's premier observation points. Timing is key here. Arrive about 30 minutes before sunset to skip the biggest crowds and watch the magic as daylight fades, replaced by a sea of city lights below. A dazzling sight that competes with the stars. The observatory's 360-degree view stretches from Ishikari Bay to the mountains around Sapporo, a superb wrap-up to a day that mixes art, nature, and city vibes. After taking in the sights, ride the ropeway back down. Last cars usually run until 10 p.m. and grab a quick, tasty bite at Yatai Village near Susukino Station, just a 20-minute subway ride away, $2. This lively spot has food stalls dishing out local treats like grilled scallops or miso butter corn for $3.50. Cheap and delicious fuel for your night. For a fun, easy close to day 4, walk 5 minutes to the Norbesa Ferris wheel. A ride costs $4.20 and gives you one last look at Sapporo's glowing skyline. Suspended in the air, you can kick back and sway after a busy day. From there, it's a short trip back to your base at Solaria Nishitetsu Hotel, setting you up nicely for your final day in Hokkaido's capital. Day 5, Cultural Heritage to Modern Delights, the perfect Sapporo finale. As dawn breaks on your final day in Sapporo, you're about to discover what Sapporo residents consider their city's best-kept secret. While most visitors spend their last hours frantically hunting souvenirs, you'll be walking grounds where wild foxes occasionally roam and where Japan's ambitious northern development strategy took shape over 150 years ago. Hokkaido University's sprawling campus unfolds as a peaceful morning sanctuary where the city's earliest architectural achievements stand in harmony with academic life. Imagine strolling through tree-lined pathways where maple leaves cast dancing shadows on historic buildings, while locals jog alongside students hurrying to early lectures. Towering elms frame tranquil ponds that mirror the changing sky, creating a living postcard of northern Japanese serenity. The grounds serve as a beloved public park, drawing nearby residents seeking both exercise and moments of quiet contemplation. Make your way to the Hokkaido University Museum, opening at 10 a.m. with free admission. The museum showcases fascinating exhibits on the region's natural history, indigenous heritage, and ongoing scientific research. Arrive early to peruse the collections before tour groups descend on this sanctuary of knowledge. Remember, the museum welcomes visitors Tuesday through Sunday, closing Mondays and Tuesdays when Monday is a holiday. Don't worry, there's room in the itinerary for some souvenir shopping. After immersing yourself in Hokkaido's rich historical tapestry, transition to sweeter pursuits at Shiroi Koibito Park, home to the region's most iconic cookies that have become Hokkaido's most cherished edible souvenir. Here, memories take delicious form as you participate in a cookie-making workshop where you craft your own version of these beloved treats. For $10.50, skilled instructors guide your culinary creation before you package your freshly baked treasures to take home. Reserve your spot online before your trip or on-site upon arrival. The journey to this sweet sanctuary costs $2 one way on the Tozai subway line from Odori Station to Mienosawa Station, followed by a 10-minute walk. Your day pass, $5.85, makes navigating the city's transport network particularly cost-efficient as you cross between Sapporo's cultural past and commercial present. With cookie crafting complete and treats secured, the afternoon invites exploration at Tanuki Kōji Shopping Arcade. This covered marketplace houses approximately 200 shops spanning several blocks, each telling a different story of modern Japanese commerce. Fashion enthusiasts should explore 2nd Street, where vintage Japanese styles await at prices substantially lower than Tokyo's boutiques. The arcade offers a final opportunity to collect unique clothing pieces and souvenirs that capture Hokkaido's character. As evening approaches, gather for the ultimate northern Japanese feast at Sapporo Beer Garden. The historic brick brewery provides the perfect backdrop for your farewell dinner, featuring the regional specialty Genghis Khan, Jingisukan, lamb barbecue grilled on a dome-shaped metal skillet. The $40 all-you-can-eat course brings tender cuts of lamb alongside fresh vegetables, while all-you-can-drink packages showcase multiple varieties of freshly brewed Sapporo beer. Around you, families celebrate special occasions while visitors toast to journeys completed, creating a communal atmosphere that embodies Japanese hospitality. The brilliance of this final day lies in how it weaves Hokkaido's past and present. Morning explorations through historical architecture provide context for understanding the region's development, while afternoon activities showcase modern Japanese culture through food, shopping, and brewing traditions. Rather than rushing from one tourist attraction to another, you're experiencing the authentic rhythms of northern Japan's most dynamic city, where history whispers beneath every modern moment. Insider tips! Make your Sapporo trip smoother with these handy tricks. Get a subway pass early. Grab a one-day subway pass, $5.85 on day 1 at Sapporo Station. It covers all your city rides, like to Maruyama Park or Mount Moiwa, saving you time and cash. Pack light layers. Hokkaido weather can flip fast. Bring a jacket and scarf, even in summer, for chilly mornings or windy nights at spots like the observatory. Learn a few phrases. Locals love it when you try arigato, thank you, or oishii, delicious, at Nijo Market or Ramen Alley will earn you smiles and better service. Snap photos early. Beat the crowds by taking pics at big spots like the clock tower or Otaru Canal right when you arrive. Lighting's great and no one's in your shot. Bonus, if you have more time. Got an extra day or two? Add these to your Sapporo adventure. Jozankai Onsen, a 1-hour bus ride from Sapporo Station, $5.60 one way, takes you to this hot spring village. Soak in steamy outdoor baths surrounded by mountains. $7 gets you into the most public ones. Hokkaido Jingu, near Maruyama Park. This quiet shrine honors the region's pioneers. Free to enter, it's a peaceful stop with cool wooden architecture and fox statues. Sapporo Factory. A 10-minute walk from Odori Station, this old brewery-turned-mall has shops, a beer hall, pints $4.20, and a glass atrium. Great for souvenirs or a laid-back afternoon. Asahiyama Zoo Day Trip. From Sapporo Station, a 2-hour train, $32 round trip, gets you to Asahikawa's famous zoo. See penguins waddle up close, $5.80 entry, a utopia for animal lovers. And there you have it, our perfect 5-day Sapporo adventure takes you behind the tourist curtain while keeping your wallet happy. By timing your visits strategically, you'll spend half as much time in queues and twice as much discovering hidden wonders. As you prepare for your northern Japanese adventure, remember that Hokkaido's capital reveals its soul to those who embrace its rhythm. Morning fishmongers, neighborhood shrines, and local coffee shops tell stories most travelers never hear. Share your own hidden Sapporo gems in the comments below, and be sure to check out our other itineraries on incredible places like Bangkok, Madrid, and Rome. Scroll down to the video description for booking information on all the lodging and attractions mentioned in this video. See you next week for another expertly crafted itinerary to your favorite destinations!